Welcome back, dancers. Thanks for tuning in to the Dance Academy YouTube channel. Make sure that you're paying attention in class, because this week we're looking at the fantastically terrifying dance teacher, Miss Lucinda Raine. Miss Raine is the strictest teacher and later headmistress at the National Academy of Dance. Her fiery and no-nonsense teaching methods are well known, and dancers can be assured that messing around in her class will lead to trouble.
I can't imagine why you think I want my time wasted on a Saturday. We were just out. Go and injure yourself somewhere else. Get out.
In Season 1, the new first years are quickly brought in line by Miss Raine, who doesn't accept excuses or laziness.
Every year, girls come into this studio thinking that wanting to dance is enough to make them dancers. It isn't.
Does that look like a nice line to you? Forget the flourish, just concentrate on your technique. Abigail, you're out of uniform.
I'm still a little cold.
Were you here for warm-up?
Of course.
Then take that thing off. I need to be able to correct your body. Unless, of course, you think I have nothing to teach you.
No, of course not, Miss Raine. It's just, I think I might be coming down with something. I feel a bit shivery.
Miss Armstrong, you are either ready to work or at the doctor. Which is it? Back to the beginning, please.
Yes, I already know that dance.
Samuel, Tara, please see me before you go.
What do you mean after the point? Boys don't do point.
They do when their ankles are weak.
But I'll be a laughing stock. More of a one.
A laughing stock with stronger ankles. There's always a silver lining, Samuel. Now, Tara.
Miss Raine, thanks for assigning us the Keytree solo.
You won't be taking repertoire class tomorrow. We've decided your technique isn't ready for point work.
But I've been on point for years. At my old studio,
At your old studio, they trained you poorly. So tomorrow, and until I say otherwise, you're to go back to basics and work at the bar.
Miss Raine, please.
It's not up for discussion, Tara.
Good morning, ladies. Let me see what you've been working on. Groups of 4.
What do you think you're doing?
Dancing. As well as anyone.
If you believe that, you must be delusional. Your feet were sloppy. You lost your turnout and almost dislocated your knee, not to mention your ankles. There was a complete lack of coordination between your upper body and your arms. Shall I continue?
But I was just trying to...
If you're going to stand there and argue with me, or worse still, cry, you can get out of my class. Right now!
The more we and her students get to know Miss Raine, the more we realise that her strict rules are truly because she cares about her students and she wants the best for them. And sometimes, being the bad guy is the only way to get them to listen. Underneath that prickly exterior, Miss Raine can be quite the soft touch.
I'm sorry, you're my teacher and I have to trust you.
Tara, you have unusually good feet. They're just not ready yet. I'll give these back when they are. You altered the choreography. Why?
I don't remember.
Abigail, there was a coldness now. I want to see what's beyond the steps. You could learn something by watching Tara. It was surprisingly good. Next group, get ready.
It's just, I've worked harder than anyone since day one.
You have. There are other factors.
Such as?
Abigail, You're a smart dancer. You know there are certain limitations to your technique. I had them too. Others have more natural potential. We have to work to the best of our ability, which you've been doing.
You're saying it still might not be enough?
Abigail, sometimes ballet can be as unfair as it is unforgiving. But in my experience, hard work can overcome most obstacles. Join your feet, lower your heels, and bend, and stretch, and turn. Stop. And you are?
Number 15.
Scout. You're not on my callback list. Quite a transformation, I must say.
Are you going to kick me out?
Well, perhaps there was an administrative error. Now that you're here, you might as well stay.
Miss Raine worries a lot about her students squandering their talent and opportunity, but she also goes out of her way to help the students that really put the effort in to succeed.
I want to talk to you about putting hip-hop back on the curriculum.
The board made its decision. The academy trains dancers for ballet companies, not music videos.
But isn't it important that we learn all different styles?
What's important is that these marks improve. As a scholarship student, you're expected to be a role model. I want to see you putting in extra hours in the studio, cardio in the gym.
Try harder. Got it.
Mr. Kennedy had great faith in you. Don't let him down.
Is the amber where these words are formed. The fuel and the fire that you burn is formed. This song goes out to those who've heard the call. If the law serves the rich, then we'll serve.
I see you listened carefully to our talk this morning.
We said more cardio, right?
Clear the walkway. It's a health and safety issue.
How?
Just clear it, Christian.
Well, can we at least use the studio, like, after hours?
The studio is to be used for classical training.
Yeah, but if we have spare time, why can't we use it working on an increasingly relevant art form?
I'm relieved to hear you say you have spare time, Mr. Lieberman. You've been notably absent lately. Clear it.
Miss Raine?
Tara, I was going to look for you today. I have something you might like. I said I'd give them back to you when you were ready.
Thank you. For everything. But I've come to let you know that I'm not going to be here next semester. I'm going home. Some things are just more important.
Than ballet. Well, if you believe that, you obviously don't belong here.
No, I know I need this place to become a professional, but I don't really need it to dance. And if I truly love it, that should be enough. And besides, I don't think I'd be a very good dancer if I didn't like myself as a person. Thank you. Look, you got it.
A first-year scholarship.
Full fees, boarding expenses. It's not a gift. You'll earn every cent. Every week you'll be doing private classes with me, working harder than you ever thought possible.
But you're telling me I can stay?
It would seem so.
Samuel, I do hope those outside work commitments aren't continuing now that term has resumed.
No, of course not. Who's got time with the academy schedule?
My point exactly.
There you go. Enjoy. Dad got to ground first and talked her out of paying my fees.
How many hours have you been working?
A lot. But don't worry, I can work more because I've arranged for some extra shifts here.
Look, that's not what I meant. Sammy, you can't support yourself, pay your fees, and keep up your academy schedule.
I'm fine. It's just, if you give me a bit more time, I'll have enough money to pay for this semester.
And after that?
If I really push myself, I thought there might be a chance I could try for a scholarship next semester. I know I'm the top of the year. Okay, and obviously I have to really ace my exams, but it's not much of a plan, but it's all I got, so...
Well then, you'll probably need some extra coaching.
But you count on the people around you, who know you.
Long arm. Good. Down.
Who are there when you need them.
I hear there's a party.
Yeah. It's not very good.
You're still on probation, Tara. I don't understand why you'd risk everything again. You obviously don't care about your place here.
I do care. You don't care about me. Not anymore.
I think you're in no state to assess that right now. More water.
You didn't stick up for me. After I told you about Saskia, all you cared about was protecting the academy. You can put me on detention for life. I deserve it, but...
Yes, you do. But I should have listened. I was wrong too. Although a note for next time, this is not the best way to get my attention. Come on.
Kat Karamakov is one of the students that frequently finds herself at the end of Miss Raine's ire. Kat doesn't listen to Miss Raine's advice, and she doesn't pass her first year exams.
You didn't make it in the second year.
After realising her mistake and proving to Miss Raine that she is serious, Miss Raine
that's the
gives
only
Kat
way I'm ever
another
going to
chance
get
to audition.
I want to come back to the academy. I know I made some really big mistakes last year.
I'm not arguing.
It's just that if you give me a second chance, I promise I'll be worth it.
This is the top dance school in the country. To get in once is a chance of a lifetime. It doesn't happen twice.
Play it, Sam.
Katrina!
Petition to be granted an obligation-free audition just like any other candidate.
Reason number 1. The applicant feels deep, demonstrable regret over her previous lackadaisical attitude.
Oh, yes, Lady Charlton, you have my undivided attention. Get out, now. Thank you.
Reason number 3. The applicant is desperate.
Evidently. There are auditions next week for the junior school. You can come in then as a favour to your parents. Although, judging by that display of technique, I wouldn't get your hopes up.
I should have just danced well enough to change your mind.
And where are you going?
Sorry?
We've got work to do.
You're letting me back into the academy?
This time, on your own merit.
We really get to see Miss Raine's soft side with her goddaughter Grace. Grace has had a tough home life, so when she comes to study at the National Academy, Miss Raine steps up and takes Grace under her wing.
Lucy keeps me on a short leash.
Grace, look.
Oh my goodness, it's a monkey.
Oh, your new sister's adorable.
She'd want to be with a name like Angel. I got kicked out of class. All this domestic change must be acting out.
Have you spoken to your father?
I got that group email.
You really should.
What? Lucy, you have an opinion?
I think your father's a brilliant man. I also think he doesn't give you enough of his time.
You don't know him. My dad is the only person who has ever been there for me. Ever. Who are you? Some lonely old woman who thinks she knows me because a million years ago you were friends with my mum.
Grace? Grace! It was a million years ago.
your mother and I.
You were goths?
We were new romantics, thank you. That was taken at an Adam and the Ants concert. There was no one like your mum. I can't tell you some of the things she'd get me to do. I just heard about the tour.
And you blew off a night of happy families to pretend you care? What you don't get is that I don't need the company and I don't need you. I don't need anyone.
Grace, what happened?
Miss Raine's kindness and genuine care doesn't go unnoticed. Her relationship with her students flourishes by the end of their final year.
To the bar. Like you've done every day for the past 3 years.
You mean to tell me that on the day of the auditions, you and Ben, in your collective wisdom, have decided to change dancers?
I knew you were upset that I went to Saskia. I should have trusted your judgment.
No. It's time to trust your own. Students outgrow their teachers. It's natural, but it can still be difficult for us to accept.
I would never. That could never happen.
It means you're ready.
Third years, I'd like to introduce Marcus Kane.
It's not all selfless, as Miss Raine gets her own happy ending, falling in love and getting to marry her old school flame, Marcus.
Take about 15 minutes.
Come on, Wiki. Is Marcus single?
Divorced, I believe.
How's that relevant? We're old friends. We haven't seen each other in years.
No, Grace, hang up. Stop it. No, hang up.
Hang up. Hello, Lucinda Raine. Oh, no, you're right, Marcus. I called you.
Miss Raine really is a brilliant teacher. Her students' success and well-being is always at the forefront of her mind. I hope you enjoyed this look into Miss Raine. But that's all for now. So join us next week for more exclusive content on the Dance Academy YouTube channel.